Now let's see, okay, the client type and the characteristics. So as we have said that we have to look into the 4 parameters: time horizon, risk tolerance, income need, and liquidity need for the different clients. Okay, so if you see the individuals, as I have said that individuals, every individual is different. Okay, so you cannot generalize what is the time horizon of individual, so it will vary by individual. So all of these things vary by individual. Okay, so time horizon of a young person will be very high, time horizon for a retired person will be low. Okay, risk tolerance of a retired person will be lower. Okay, risk tolerance of a young person will be very high. Okay, income need of a retired person will be high because he want to meet his day-to-day expense from that, whereas income need for a young person will be very low because he is earning. Okay, he is typically investing for the future. Okay, and also liquidity needs. Some person who is planning to buy a house in 5 years, he will have a huge amount of liquidity that time. Okay, so it depends on individual to individual. Okay, so let's try to focus on the institutional client. Okay, so what is the, for the defined benefit pension plan, okay, what is the time horizon? Okay, I have said that typically it is long term, but again it depends on how much proportion you have pensioners and how much proportion you have young employees. Okay, but typically the horizon is long term. Okay, since now you will always find that risk tolerance is a function of this time horizon. Higher the time horizon, typically will result in higher risk tolerance. Okay, so the risk tolerance of the defined benefit pension plan are higher. Okay, now what is the income need? Okay, if you have, so what is a mature fund? Mature fund is when you have lots of employees who are nearing retirement or who have already retired. Okay, so that type of fund income need is very high because you have to generate income from the fund to give them pension. Okay, so that is high for a mature fund, but it for fund, for a growth fund like which has a lot of younger employees, it is low because younger employees will retire maybe after 20-30 years on an average. So that time you will try to think of the income need, but as of now you are thinking of growth. Okay, the typically liquidity need is quite low. Okay, liquidity need is one is like okay, what is the income requirement on an ongoing basis. There is no some surprise liquidity or some additional liquidity that will be required. Okay, now let's see the client type endowments. Okay, endowments, we have said that endowments, foundations, they have infinite life. Okay, they are typically set up for a long period, right? So the foundation, which is Ford Foundation started like in 1900s. Okay, 19, and it is still there, right? So such foundations have very long life. Okay, so the as a result the time horizon is very long term. Okay, because of this long term horizon, the risk tolerance is typically very high. Okay, however the income need is there because they have to meet the day-to-day expenses. So for a year they have to meet the income needs. So what they have is they will be generating some they will be generating this income from the typically fixed income portfolio, typically dividend that will be received. So the income need is to meet the spending needs, and also they will have some commitment, like a university will have, okay, next year will be opening a new center, so you will require some money. Okay, if that time, so you will have some liquidity requirement. So but typically it is quite low. Okay, so these are endowments. Okay, as a result you will find that endowments are typically invested in high risk securities like equities, okay, or hedge funds. They invest in those high risk security. Okay, now think about the client, which is bank. Okay, bank time horizon is very short term, right? A depositor can withdraw money anytime, so their time horizon is short term. Okay, the risk tolerance as a result is quite low. Okay, what is the income need for a bank? The income need for a bank is they have to give interest to the depositor, so they have to generate income to give to the depositor. Also they have to meet the salary expenses, the rental expenses, so they will be generating some operational expenses. So what they will be doing is they will be giving out loans. They will also be depositing the money in various government securities to meet this income requirement. Okay, now what can be said about the liquidity need? Anytime the depositor can withdraw the money, right? So we can say that the liquidity need is high. Okay, since they have to do the deposit repayment. Okay, So anytime the person can come and he want his money back, so you have to give. So bank cannot say that no, you will they will not give your money, right? So the liquidity need is very high for banks. Okay, so what we can say is the risk tolerance of bank is low. Okay, now again see another type of client, insurance company. We have seen that there are the chances of number of accidents are more than the chances that the people will lose life. As a result, the time horizon for a general insurance company is short term, okay, where the time horizon for a life insurance company is typically long term. Okay, so if you see the assets of life insurance company of India, and if you see the asset of, let's say, Oriental Insurance or whatever the general insurance companies, you will find that typically life insurance companies have higher allocation in equity. But again, in India, they are being determined by the government regulation that you cannot invest more than certain percentage in equity investment. But because as I have said that these are very regulated entity, you have to ensure that the people money is not destroyed. Okay, now what can be said about the risk tolerance? The risk tolerance of both of these insurance companies are typically low. So here is a contradiction. Okay, so they have long term horizon, but risk tolerance is typically low. Why? Because they have like they can have some, let's say, remember like sometime back in Mangalore, there was a crash of Air India plane, right? So company who had done the insurance for all those folks, what they suddenly their requirement is very high, right? So one thing, like they have to give compensation to Air India, they have to give compensation to the people who have died. Okay, what happens is as a result the risk tolerance is quite low. Okay, however, their income need is typically low. So some income need, yeah, they require for running their operational expenses, but typically that is being met by the new premiums that they are getting. Okay, so we say that the typically income need is lower. Okay, what can be said about the liquidity need? It is high because they have to meet the claim requirement. So the liquidity need is very high and it is uncertain. So that's why they have to ensure that their some portion of their asset is invested in a highly liquid securities like treasury bills, government bonds, which can be liquidated very easily, okay, and with a low impact. Okay, now let's see another type of client. So you have investment company. So I had taken the example of investment company as mutual fund. No, mutual fund is only one type of investment company. You can have hedge funds, private equity. All of these are what they are doing is they are trying to pool the assets from the different clients, and they are having some mandate. So what happens is different mutual funds, different funds can have different mandates. As a result, the time horizon, it will vary by fund, the risk tolerance will also vary by fund, right? So there are some funds which, like fixed maturity plan, right? So fixed maturity plan will say that okay, we are only there for 13 months, or we are only there for 17 months, and we'll refund your money after 13 months. So their time horizon is typically low. Okay, now there are like funds like HDFC top 200, right? So their time horizon is very high because they do not have any fixed deadline, they are open fund. We'll see. Okay, as a result what will happen is they have longer horizon, they can take higher risk, so they will be investing in equities. Okay, however this time horizon risk tolerance, it will be dependent on the fund. The income need is also dependent on the fund. But what can be said about the liquidity need? Okay, now you can withdraw any time you from the mutual fund, you can withdraw money anytime, right? So fund manager has to ensure that he has to estimate the liquidity requirements typically, and he has to ensure that some part of his money is typically invested in those instruments which can be sold very easily, so that they can give your money back. So liquidity need is higher because you can see redemptions. Any question over here? Okay, so I will say that it's not that you have to remember this, but you have to like think from the like what is the requirement of the client, and then you have to understand the risk tolerance, horizon, income need, and liquidity need for each client.